Hey everyone, Goji Fan Predator 2003 here, coming at you with a review this time. Now, as you can see in the back, there are a few monsters there. However, they all have a specific theme to them. And this is going to be another monster from that same era. So comment down below to what you think that era is. And without further ado, 3, 2, 1, boom! Godzilla 1968. Now, as you can tell, this version of Godzilla appeared in, and I'm not saying which era, but it did appear in 1968. So, yeah. In Destroy All Monsters, he was first seen near a sort of cave formation in a mountain range on Monsterland, and later on he's seen trying to get away from the island, or at least get off it, into the waters, and he's prevented from doing so by a defense system they have in the movie. Later on, he gets gassed with the other monsters and put under mind control. And, uh, and well, uh, they get sent to other cities around the world to pretty much destroy and wreak havoc amongst them. And, Godzilla headed to New York, and when he arrived, he shot his fire at the World Trade Center. Which, what I don't understand is why they decided to make it smaller. Either he was at a distance, or they didn't have the budget to make a bigger model of it. But anyhow, he's later seen attacking a sort of boat out at sea, and after that, he's seen in Tokyo, arriving in the harbor, and soon getting to destroying the city with Rodan, Manda, and Mothra, and they all fought the military in an epic clash. However, the military had terrible aim in that shot, and I think, as far as I'm aware, they did more damage than the monsters did. I don't know why they blame it all on the monsters when it's clearly the military who are at fault there, but moving on. It's later seen that he's in the near the Keelok base, and that's the name of the antagonists of the movie, the Keelok. They're the ones who mind controlled and gassed Godzilla, making him destroy stuff. So, anyways, he is seen near their base at Mount Fuji, and he repels the rocket ship SY-3 with his flame. What I don't understand is how the rocket didn't explode. That's probably due to plot armor in the movie. So, yeah, you can go with that. However, he's soon seen emerging from the forest below and attacking the military alongside Anguirus, who appears moments later. And they both repel the humans and the military to retreat. He's later seen in the forest again, this time alone, and chasing down a group of humans in the woods. But later on, it's soon seen that they managed to break the mind control, and now humanity is able to control the monsters. And he's soon sent to Mount Fuji once again, along with his son Manila, along with Mothra larva. Then there's Anguirus, Gorosaurus, Baragon, Manda, Varan, and Rodan, along with Kumonga, surprisingly. And yeah, they're all just weights. However, Manda, Varan, and Baragon pretty much decided to stay on the sidelines for a bit, and they didn't join the fight at all. But anyways, going on to the fight, Godzilla first, King Ghidorah appears, then Godzilla and the other monsters are waiting for him to land, and when he does land, Godzilla tries to attack. However, Anguirus tries to land first blow, but Ghidorah knocks him over, and you know what? Getting to scenes with Godzilla, he's seen strategizing with Gorosaurus, and unfortunately, he pretty much just they you know what get they all have an epic clash. However, in the end, Ghidorah dies. Godzilla and the other monsters win against Ghidorah, and moments later, Godzilla finds the Kilok base and destroys it. later on in the movie, it's seen that he and the other monsters return to Monsterland to live out their days in peace, and that was pretty much it for 68 Godzilla. So, yeah, that's his history. Now let's move on to his details. Now, getting a bit of a closer look, I know it's not good quality here, but at least try to respect it. As you can see, or at least try to see, much of this is a bit of a rush texture, and yeah, they pretty much got a good job on his face. That angry brow, kind of like the. This kind of reminds me of the '64 Godzilla. The brows make them gray, and I guess that makes it a bit better. And over here, you can see the dorsal plates are nicely sculpted and painted as well, and it seems to be spray painted around the tips of which, and a bit around the center. Actually, around the center, not in the center. And that also goes for the tail down here, but it doesn't seem to be painted at the end of it. Not sure why they didn't do that. And his claws and his toenails are painted as well. His mouth is painted, as you can see. And his teeth they seem to be individually painted. And he has a tongue in there, and his eyes are painted nicely as well. So far, he looks pretty good. Now, this isn't the Movie Monster Series one, though, unfortunately. Or the EX Movie Monster Series, but this is the one from Bandai America. Yeah, this is the Bandai America 68 Goji. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have the Movie Monster Series Godzilla 68 to show you, or the Anniversary Box 68 Goji to show for a comparison, but, well, that seems okay, as you could probably already tell earlier in the video which one this was. But, moving on. In Articulation, you can see that you can rotate the arms, however they can't rotate all the way because the legs are in the way, and much of his body is. But the legs themselves can rotate for 360. And the tail back here can rotate 360. However, I wouldn't really recommend doing that, as that might ultimately break him. And for what he's made of sort of a hard vinyl. I guess you could say it almost feels like plastic, but it's a bit of a vinyl. So, yeah. Well, for what I'd say, how he looks here, well, you know what? I'll add in a bit of a personal thing. This Godzilla right here, I used to own a couple others, and when I was younger, and well, they pretty much, they weren't. Let's just say I didn't take much good care of them back then. But this one, I do not plan to let go that easily. For many reasons. I don't want to end up breaking him accidentally, or breaking him on purpose, really. So, yeah. This is actually one of my favorite Godzillas, I'm gonna be honest, since I like the movie Destroy All Monsters a lot, and I like Godzilla a lot, so yeah. I'm also planning on getting the new Bandai Movie Monster Series Varan eventually, but that will have to wait. So, yeah. Overall, I'd say this guy looks pretty good. Not all too screen accurate, make the tail a bit longer, but looks decent. He's very decent. No screw-ups. Actually, I guess you could say that the thumb here, it should be pointing upward instead of down, but, well, that's minor. So, yeah. Overall, I'd say this guy earns about, personally, putting him rate-wise, I'd say he's a 9 out of 10. As I said, he has a bit of minor issues here, so yeah, 9 out of 10 is not too bad. So yeah, I give him a 9 out of 10. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed. Please Please be sure to comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video, and share this with your friends. And also if you getting back to the little challenge here, can put down in the comments below on which era all these monsters first appeared in, and which era this guy appeared in. And also, see what you like best about. Try to also see which monsters here are your favorite and why. And that seems to be it. So, see you all later.